I have always seen myself as a globetrotter, and it is known that many of our experiences are based on learning from trips. However, it is understood that many people are afraid of leaving their comfort zone. People who usually think about traveling alone consider this idea as a dangerous decision. I would like to start this part with that quote: "Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear," by Mark Twain. And I would like to say that I agree with this because you can find a good way not to avoid fear, not to try to say, hey, fear doesn't exist. No. If you are able to overcome or to control your fears, everything will be possible for you. So I would like to talk about another expressions related to trips. The first one is odophobia, and it's a new word for me, I must confess. Odophobia is a kind of fear that someone experiences related to trips. And yes, it's absolutely possible. And wow, what about traveling alone? You could experience anxiety. Another expressions are related to emotions. The first one is dread, yes. And it's obvious. It's obvious that I would be afraid to travel alone, especially because I would have no one to tell what is happening to me. Another feeling would be exhilaration. It is fantastic to experience happiness when you know that you're going to go on a trip. But also you can face melancholy. There will be people who may miss you in your absence. And what about hysterical, frustrated, or grumpy? What about these emotions? It's normal to feel angry or to feel frustrated when your plans don't turn out the way you thought. In this case, you have to continue. And finally, courageous. Yes, you need to be courageous in order to face, in order to overcome a lot of disgusting situations. I know what I'm telling you, because as a girl who loves traveling, I know what to do in some situations. But I don't want you to feel afraid of traveling alone. I would like to show you some advantages that you could consider if you want to do this in the future. The first one is that you would learn a lot about yourself. What? Yes, it's possible. I know that some people hate doing things alone because they think it's complicated. Many times when you travel alone, you have the opportunity to self-discover and develop more skills. You would learn ways to survive in the crowd. Your self-esteem will improve by coordinating and making better decisions. Of that, I'm really sure. Another idea related to the advantages of traveling alone and face your fears are related to that you will discover new cultures, and you could learn with someone or doing by yourself. But in this case, I'm focusing on something that you could do by yourself. Well, I have to say that last year I had a great opportunity to travel to Mexico, and I did it by myself. I had the chance to meet a Mexican guy who became my friend here in Lima. He is a writer. He works as a writer. He's also an anthropologist. And he encouraged me to visit his country. That trip must have been the most exciting one that I have experienced so far. I love traveling light, but at the time I wanted to bring everything I saw there: tacos, sodas, beer, clothes, a lot of souvenirs. At the end of the trip, I realized that I could do this because of my courage, and that's great. Another idea is related to create new memories for your life, and that it's fantastic because if you don't have the chance to travel with someone and you prefer to do it by yourself, you will be able to meet allies during the trip, on the road, and at the end of the journey, many new adventures will have been lived and recorded forever in photos, in videos. Well, you will look back on the memories when you want. Finally, I would like to say that when you travel alone, you have the chance to being more organized, and this could be a great learning for your life. It is known that traveling confronts you with many situations in which you have to make decisions, and you have to know how to organize yourself. A trip is a good chance to overcome difficulties, to feel highly motivated, and become more seasoned. Well, disadvantages will be useful for you if you want. Here I have my chango. Hi! It's a Mexican chango. Say hi and say goodbye. Thanks a lot.